Welcome to Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskers. As we'll see, the Rebels taking on the 12th-ranked team in the land, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Rebels will get us underway with the opening kickoff. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Nebraska's offense is on the field for the first time today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season.
On to fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Man, that's kind of a kick to the gut because you think, oh, how can I get this game started conservatively, not turn the ball over, get the positive momentum, get that first hit out, and the first carry your running back sticks it on the floor, defense recovers. That is not the start you drew up.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Finds the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. No good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
The give from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the air, it's Raiola. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Clark. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Off play action on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's complete. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. From the gun, to give, looking for room. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. He's got his man, makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Rebels headed quickly to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. And the Rebels can really attack on this second and short. From the gun, running back on the move. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. You know they love to convert this third down after missing a field goal on the last drive. Off the play fake. Fires to the right. He makes a grab. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to blast their way in. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Motion from the wideout. The run up the middle, looking for the score. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. A third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Trying to find the end zone. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Tight end finds a soft spot. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw on third. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. This is not leather helmet era football. This is analytics. Around midfield, 4 down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Huskers have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
Now this offense is back on the field. Send the tight end in motion. Gives it on the option.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
The run from the shotgun. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Rebels want to crank the tempo.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
They'll go to the ground. Creates a little space. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Got the back over the middle. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. From the gun. Under fire. Trying to bowl his way in. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. They'll try it again from the 1 on second and goal. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. From the gun, wants to pass. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
And that's another play for this offense that you're just left wanting more. Both these offenses, man, nobody's scoring any points. Palmer trying to execute a 2-minute drill, throwing the ball to the other team. That's not part of the 2-minute drill.
And I think we got to give the defenses credit because they have been dominant and physical, and they're creating takeaways. I know the offense has been sloppy, but on the other side of the ball, man, we are seeing two really good defenses go at it today.
Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Safe completion on the screen. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. And he eluded the defense, and they'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Cornhuskers!
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for you.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Missouri is up big right now, and what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll remember in Columbia for some time. They're up by 17 over Oklahoma. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 clash of the Titans, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that side.
And after the loss on that last one, an all-important second down play from the 12. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. The kick is on its way. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Back to throw. It's Raiola. Fires to the wideout. Picked picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, back to the Sea of Red and our guys at Memorial Stadium.
The Huskers will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's James. So much for the idea of halftime settling down this crowd. They are ready to roll in the second half. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Fires to the big fella. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. The give to the tailback. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. And the Rebels want to move quickly.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
The Rebels will punt this one away. Wants to bring it back. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick strike complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Now the play fake. It's complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Cornhuskers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Dropping back, it's Raiola. He's got his man. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give out of the gun. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Husker.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Grabbed over the middle. It's Beal. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
The sweet feet buy a little time. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Here's the heat. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
This defense right now is pinning their ears back with a huge lead in the 4th quarter, and you're seeing that coming off the edge. They're not even respecting run because they don't have to. They know that this opponent is going to throw the football. They're taking wider splits. They're getting up the field. They're using their speed, and that time tracking the quarterback down for a big sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Plucks it out of the air. At the 45 on his way. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
He'll try to do it himself. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. And the Rebels will hustle to the line.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell. They want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just try to get to him, try to get him on the ground. But this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Beal. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these 1st downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry. But they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Quickly complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to keep it in the air. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number one for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again. He's been sacked several times. Like, this offensive line's got to do a better job.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. Touchdown, Rebels. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they needed. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Coastal Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there on the surf turf in Conway, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Temple.
They want that clock to run.
We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. So this defense has to protect the lead, but they can also end the deal by putting the quarterback down. Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the back in the middle. Finds a crease at the 20. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. He'll pull it on the read. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quick completion to the right. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Touchdown, Rebels. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And it's decision time now because you score the touchdown, you're down 1 late. Do you want to just kick an extra point and tie it up, hope for overtime? Or do you go for 2? Do you get aggressive? Do you trust your quarterback if he has to throw it here to find an open player and give you the lead, even though there is still going to be some time left on the clock?
They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Looking to throw, it's Rayola. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. Fires to the tight end. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Finds a man in the middle. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. And the Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. Hard running there.
And you got to bang a timeout right here. You've got 2 left. After running the football, save as many seconds as you can to give yourself an opportunity to come back and win this game.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the right. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. They have taken the lead in the final seconds, guys, and the celebration has erupted on the sideline. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They make the stop. The coverage team up to the challenge as they put a stop to the return and an end to the game. That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line, and you get the W.
So dang cool. How many times did you do it in your backyard just like that, like you're talking about, Reese, making the play to win the game on the final drive when your team needed it the most, Jesse, just coming through in the clutch.
Yeah, as players, you love this, and that's why you rep it in practice throughout the week, these 2-minute type situations late in games. What are you going to dial up? What can you go execute? What can you lean on in order to get the W here? Great job by the offense.
Thanks so much for spending